Marcia, your words are too kind. Thank you. And I just so appreciate my friendship and relationship with MyLifeLine and now CSC. And I just look forward to this event so much. I'm sorry it was canceled, but I think you guys have done an amazing job on putting together on virtuality here. But, it's been almost 10 years since my event with my most serious bout with cancer. I used my lifeline, my family used my lifeline, and it was a savior in many, many ways of our attitude staying strong. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I am truly honored to be named the Courage Award after me. But the people that we got to really realize are the recipients of this award, selected every year, who inspire all of us. This year, we are recognizing an incredible cancer survivor, a full-time working wife and mother of 3, diagnosed with breast cancer 3 years ago, fought through 2.5 years of unbelievably difficult treatments. She embodies the word courage. When you hear her story, you will understand why. It is my pleasure to present the 2020 George Karl Courage Award to Amber Havekost. Congratulations, Amber, and thank you for being courageous.
It was all rushing at me like a freight train, and yet in my mind it was just, oh my gosh, I have cancer. Hundreds of trips to Rose, hundreds of doctors or medical people. The amount of hours that I spent with chemo being infused into my jugular and hours under the radiation, how many times I had to be butt naked in front of a doctor and vulnerable in the most vulnerable of senses and awful all at the same time. And that's the part they don't tell you about. Go see this plastic surgeon, they're gonna help put you back together. Okay. I had no idea what that actually meant. Not only do they strip everything feminine from you with, amputating boobs off of you, and then in chemo you lose hair and you lose eyelashes and you lose eyebrows, and you lose all things feminine, and it was so hard. That just started this journey for me of cataloging and capturing the entire experience. I think for me, blogging just helped, through my lifeline, thankfully, who was literally my lifeline, just helped me connect with all of my people. At the end of every day, I would sit in my bed or in my cancer chair and I would write. If only we'd known what was headed our way. Milestones in life offer so much. Opportunities to reminisce, to consider growth, to contemplate gratitude. 2020 was supposed to be different. We were supposed to be planning a celebration of our oldest daughter's graduation from high school, a milestone that, we were just happy to get to. As the socially distant, everyone in a mask, months delayed ceremony neared, we spent time reflecting on the pictures that have captured the past 18 years. Picture after picture of life before diagnosis drew me in. Our eyes and our smiles struck me, oblivious to the pain that would rip into our souls. If only we'd known what was headed our way. The pictures elicited such deep emotions, and while I was nostalgic for the time before diagnosis, I didn't have an urge to go back and change the story. Because just as I saw our pre-diagnosis faces, I also saw the faces that have come after. Faces that reflect endurance and hope and gratitude, all things necessary for what comes with surviving. I'm not gonna lie, I have some very human resentment towards the mystery. If only we could see what's coming, then we could be more prepared, right? Because the freight trains hurt just way too much. But as much as I struggle with the mystery, the reality is that if we were actually responsible for our own lesson planning, our bias would naturally hold us back, and we wouldn't be nearly as strong as the mystery offers, nor as grateful. and we certainly couldn't learn the depth of our own courage. Courage isn't being fearless. It's not only okay to be afraid, it's human to be afraid. Courage is having that fear but moving forward anyway, whether you want to or not, because sometimes you don't have a choice. Allowing others to step into your world, to see your vulnerability, that's courage. That's community, that's love. It's far stronger than cancer. I am so very honored to represent the courage of cancer for all of us. Thank you, cancer support community, and MyLifeLine. I'm so thankful I get to call you friends. For me, cancer is teaching me to deepen my faith rather than give up on it, to not resent the unknown, but instead to find it freeing, to sit in the silence and listen to the richness of the moment, to choose vulnerability even when it's hard, to endure, and to hold both authenticity and gratitude together. For the people in my story, I'm in awe of you. Chris, your perseverance, selflessness, and relentless love. Haley, your resilience and adaptability. Caitlin, your anchored faith, quiet peace, and steadfast light. Annabelle, your boldness and fierce conviction. Mom and Dad, your generosity, fortitude, and unwavering support. For our incredible families, your constant presence and willingness to step in and step up. And for my dear friends, your availability and consistent encouragement. Each one of these sentiments represents a depth of gratitude indescribable. I could go on for days, but I'm just so very grateful for you all. Courage is the battle. It is the caregiver. It is surviving. It's living changed 5 minutes at a time. It's choosing to learn what cancer teaches, and it's trusting that God wastes nothing. Thanks.